Hello, I'm Steve Sanders, and I wanted to welcome you to the Dripping Springs Community Library's National Poetry Month celebration. As a part of that, they've asked some of us to put together short videos of poetry readings. So I am, like I said, Stephen Sanders. I'm a member of the Poetry Society of Texas and also the Fort Worth Poetry Society. And I like to think that I am a poet that writes in many voices. To give you some example, I'd like to start out with a piece um, that is what I consider modern poetry. It's called Traveler. A morning table shared with my grandson. Gazing across the Mesa Marron, I speak. Would you like to hear a poem? With a bright smile comes the reply, I would love a plum. They speak a different language in that land across the table. They eat pickles for breakfast, make their trains out of dominoes, and fill their museums with masterpieces of green frogs and black cats rolling in red yarn. I can fly to Berlin, live there for 2 years and learn the language. I can move to Pennsylvania, build a home, and try to absorb the meaning of the Liberty Bell. But no matter how much I am willing to pay or how long I am willing to stay in the air, I can only visit in the mysterious world my grandson calls home, 40 inches away. But if I am wise enough to be silent and patient enough to be still, the natives may share their pickles and plums, and someday, perhaps someday, hang my portrait in their museum. I also write as the steampunk poet, and I'd like to read you a piece now. It's a triolet entitled The Last Stand. As the sun sinks slowly in the west, our day is almost done. We fall in place as if seeking rest as the sun sinks slowly. In the west, the enemy presses. Will we survive this test? We will win to glory, or we will die as one. As the sun sinks slowly in the west, our day is almost done. I also write as old Blackbeard, the pirate laureate. And I'd like to do a poem for you. It's called It's in Me Blood. I remember the pub were crowded the night we met, old Billy Hawkins and me. The crew were rowdy, for we sailed the next day, and the rum was flowing quite free. I sat and watched old Ben drink, and drunker he became. Sailing together we were soon fast mates, and I found all his nights were the same. I'd seen the drink kill a man before, and I hated to watch it take old Ben down. So I waited for a night when he weren't so in his cups, and there weren't any other crewmen hanging round. Hearing me out, he answered, I know I should stop drinking, I should. But I fear it's in me blood, boy, he said. The devil's thirst, aye, it's in me blood. I remember the deck were hot as we stood to, me and the rest of the men, to watch old Benny take a lashing, for he had been fighting again. He'd pulled a knife in the forecastle, near taking another man's eye. Master had warned him about fighting, so they beat Ben till he come near to die. Later, I tended the cat's scratches with strips of sail covered with lard, and I asked him, why must you be a brawler if it makes your life so hard? Gritting his teeth, he answered, I'd stop me fighting if only I could, but I fear it's in me blood, boy, he said. The red rage, aye, it's in me blood. I remember the ship were burning like Hades as we fought to take a new prize. That was the day old Ben become a hero. I saw it with me own two eyes. We were having the worst of the battle when old Ben charged the enemy crew. He rallied our men and he saved us, but he paid the devil his due. I knelt by old Ben at the last moment as the light slowly slipped from his eyes, and I asked him, "Why did you do it?" The answer come as a surprise. "You men, you're all like me family, and it's me home, this old hunk of wood. And I guess it's in me blood, boy," he said. "A pirate's life, aye, it's in me blood." Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. I hope you are thoroughly enjoying National Poetry Month. And come on down anytime to the Dripping Springs Community Library. Thank you.